What's going on, Scorpio? I'm just giving y'all a little minute to get in here. What's going on? Is that Danetta? What's going on, Danetta? What's going on, Cassia? Just giving y'all a few minutes. What's up, Empress? Peace, love. I feel my help coming on. What's going on, Tiffany? I love it. Y'all hit that like button on the way in for me. I appreciate it. Just a couple of more minutes, y'all. Good morning, Latanya. Long time no hear. How you been? What's going on, Scorpio? I love you guys. Y'all know that. Whew. So, what's going on, first of all, Scorpio? I hope y'all are having an amazing day, morning. Is it morning? What time is it? Yeah, it's still morning. I'm a little late today. Somebody could be going on a flight. I keep hearing airplanes everywhere I go. It's like when I go out the house. I don't live by an airport, but I keep hearing airplanes. Somebody could be planning travel. I'm getting something very significant about weather. Precipitation. That's what I heard. I just didn't know I could pronounce it. Precipitation. I don't know what that means. I'm getting something very significant about coordinates, extra baggage. Something, Scorpio, you could be facing something that's very difficult right now to you. It's really not difficult, but to you it is. I'm getting because it's you right where you're supposed to be. That's why it seems so hard. I'm here. You better push through that shit. I'm here. You better fucking push through this shit. And this a different type of push. This push different because this the push that's gonna get you to your destiny. Who am I talking to? Spirit told me, don't you play no music today. Ain't no good time feeling type of day. I got a message I want to get through. So this push is different from somebody else. See, I want to talk to somebody real quick about faith and motion. I dreamed my grandma came to me last night, and that's what she was talking about, faith and motion. She crossed over. She said faith and motion. You know, you can't have you can't have purpose without both of them. But she said one is more important than the other because, see, faith will make you try again and again and again. You got some people, they all about motion. Y'all know the ones I'm talking about. They up 5 o'clock every morning. They work out 3 hours. They eat grain and fucking grass. And they claim this shit got their mental all good and shit like that. Y'all know the ones I'm talking about. But you ain't got no faith. You don't believe in God. It's like if you're a machine, you don't believe in God. And if you believe in God, you're not a machine. I want to talk to somebody who feel like this push different. It ain't different than the normal. I lost my job. I just got to push through and get to it. No. This shit hitting different. Because, see, it's the kind of push that's going to for real break generational curses. Who am I talking to? Yeah, this the kind of shit where the devil can't use the same trick on you that they use on your ancestors type of push. Who am I talking to? See, they use this on your ancestors, but they can't use it on you. Oh, Lord, help me. If I say it right, I'm going to help somebody. I don't know who I'm trying to help right now. I don't know who I'm talking to, but Spirit is just giving me this message like this push different. Somebody giving up because the push different. Somebody think they need to pray a little more. Somebody think they need to fast a little more. God say that's good, but what you need to do is action a little more. See, we got to stop looking at faith as if it's not a verb, an action verb, just like love. You can't see it. Some people say you can't even feel it. Who am I talking to? Faith is an action verb. And if you ain't treating it like that, that's why you ain't got no motion, or that's why you got too much motion and not enough faith, or vice versa. Lord, help me to say this right so I can help somebody. It's not the same thing, because see, the devil don't belong to you that you fight, and that's why it seems different. Help me, Spirit. The devil you fight now feel different because it don't belong to you. It belongs to your ancestors. Who am I helping? It's not even about you. I heard but. See, some of y'all, that's the problem. It's the but. But this, but that, but this, but that. Some of y'all still holding on this mustard seed shit. If you just have the faith of a mustard seed. See, y'all don't want to read the rest of the scripture. That's why religion going to hell and back, because they cherry pick the shit that they got to do with the collection plate. See, you can have the faith of a mustard seed if you want to. Your dreams and aspirations must be the size of a mustard seed. That's what he's trying to tell you. If you dream small and think small and feel small and do small, that's what you're going to fucking get. Who am I talking to? The devil you fighting ain't your devil. So that's why Spirit say, that's why I feel different. That's why this push feel different. But this the real push. This the push all the other pushes been gearing up to. Who am I talking to? This the push that ain't got nothing to do with you, but you still got to do it. See, some of y'all don't want to push unless it's something in it for you. Some of y'all don't want to get up and go to work in the morning because you feel like you're a little sick, or your husband left you, or you found... No. Some of y'all at work like ain't nothing fucking happened, because it really didn't. It happened to that person. It happened to your spouse who cheated. It didn't fucking happen to me. What you doing to ruin your vows in your life, it didn't happen to me. I need somebody to understand that this shit more spiritual than it is what they laid down with another person and had sex with. Okay, Lord, where you going at with that? Because I was channeling something totally different. Because somebody don't know, somebody don't understand their place. Someone looking down at somebody who, you know, they got a lot of motion, but they ain't got no soul. And then somebody looking at somebody who got a lot of faith. And they thinking, if you got so much shit, why your life ain't moving? If you got so much faith in this and faith in that, why it ain't materializing? See, what people who heavy emotion realize that ain't got nothing to do with faith is if you do something long enough, it might happen. So they betting on that rule. But see, when you got faith, you betting on the fact that you doing what Spirit told you to do and you purpose to do, and that's what's leading you down this path. Because ain't nothing ever really came that made you want to push, Scorpio, like this. This is a different kind of push. Y'all done been through some horrid shit. I keep hearing you. It's almost like a woman having a baby. It's like, yeah, it felt good going in there. Now we at the part where you got to give birth. But it don't feel like all the other births you had. It don't feel like the other children. Who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? Some of y'all pushed and pushed and pushed, and they still had to end up doing a C-section. Who am I? This is an analogy they showing me. Some of y'all pushed and pushed, and the baby came. For some of y'all, it's about faith plus motion. Who am I talking to? Somebody need to push harder, because this push is a little different. I just heard some of y'all are the descendants of Abraham. And see, what I'm getting about that is being a descendant of Abraham mean that you got faith. Abraham was a man of faith. And action. Faith is an action verb. That's what I'm hearing. It's not the same, because this devil ain't. This ain't the thing you've been fighting all your life, Scorpio. This ain't the thing you normally been tussling with, but see, the thing you been tussling with was getting you ready to tussle with this. Who am I talking to? The fact that David was out there tending the sheep is why he was able to kill Goliath. And that the fact that he was able to kill Goliath was the fact that he was able to be king. And the fact that he put Bathsheba's husband on the front row to be killed is the fact that we need to understand he's merely a man. God got a way of doing that. When you got faith and you move, he'll show you that it don't matter where you come from or the bad shit you did. Only thing important is that you push through those things and that he get the glory. See, I don't know who I'm talking to now. Because whoever I'm speaking to, they use the same shit on your ancestors. They can't use it on you no more. They can't use it on you. You hit a break for real generational curses. Yeah, look, the 7 of Wands with the hangman. You hit a change shit. They can't do the same shit they did to you, they did to them. You got a whole different perspective of it. This is the only thing that feels new to you, the feeling of pushing, but it's almost like a woman who done bared fruit and had children a million times, and every time was different. But when a mama who done had 7 children, or a woman that gestated more than one time, when she say this different, that she talking about her body. She talking about how whatever it is that you trying to get out of you is moving through you. Who am I talking to? This is a different type of push. This ain't a push you can call nobody and talk to about. Everybody who this happened to dead. You got to be connected to know what I'm talking about. You got to be connected to know what I'm talking about. You got to be able to see shit different than other people. Let's see. I keep hearing faith mean you'll try again and again and again and again and again until something happens, till something catch on. 13, you could be seeing that. The 3 of Swords. Somebody paralyzed because they got hurt before. Somebody don't want to move forward because the last time this happened when they was somewhere else and another whole time they got hurt. Somebody's standing on watch and drawing this shit to them. Who am I talking to? Because you don't want to push. You said I give up on it because every time I change, I end up disappointed. When I could have just stayed the same. Okay, do that, but push. See, that's what Spirit's saying. What you went through was to get you through. For you to be able to push. Yeah, it feels different because it ain't your devil. That's why you went through this. One thing Spirit knows is whatever he gave you, you strong enough. The 7 of Wands, you strong enough. They can't sneak you. They can't lure you nowhere. All this means you know how to stand on your own 2 feet. That's all the 7 of Wands mean. It don't mean you bad. I'm just telling y'all it don't mean you spiritually bad. It mean you keep doing this. Spirit say you the only person can take it, Scorpio. You the only person could have endured what you about to endure. See, you think this was about heartbreak. You thought this was about submission. It was about surrender the whole time. It was about you. I want to talk to somebody who moved away. I don't know where this is going. Y'all want to talk to somebody who moved away. Every time I don't know where, now when I see the hangman, I think about somebody who landscaping changed. I think about somebody who went somewhere else to get away from where they were. Like somebody thought a little distance may change it. If I'm a country girl and I move to the city, maybe, maybe that'll change how I look, how I stand, my ability to make it, whatever. I'm also hearing somebody being called home. Somebody left and went to a big city, made a lot of money, had the big houses, the power couple husband, the businesses, and you had a good run. That's what I'm hearing. You had a good run, meaning everything was just a go. And now I'm hearing like you being redirected. Who am I talking to? Everything drying up. You couldn't make a deal right now if you wanted to, because now you got to push and it don't feel right because it ain't the same devil. You used to being able to rebrand yourself. Who am I talking to? You used to be able to repackage it and look another way and act another way and do another thing so that you was able to push through, but not this time. It ain't working this time. The Queen of Swords in reverse, the thing you used to do and how you used to get rid of it, it ain't happening right now. Who am I talking to? Yeah, you know what I just heard? God said, I can't give you the blueprint. See, because Spirit is saying, it ain't that Spirit can't trust you, but Spirit saying, if you make one step, then I'll order that step. Who am I talking? Somebody scared to make a step. Somebody paralyzed. I heard that, paralyzed. But what you want to do before you move, you want God to map it all out for you. You want him to just like, okay, you do that, and then you do that, and then you do that. But see, this shit different now. See, that used to work. Some of y'all was grandfathered in. That's what I just heard. If you've been with me a long time, you know I done heard that. I done said that before. You was grandfathered in until now. See, all those things work together for your greater good till now. Now the work begins. You appointed. Somebody want to be chosen. See, if you chosen, you can just sit somewhere and look like you got a lot of faith. You can talk like you got a lot of faith, but if you're appointed, you got to make it to that destination. Whether God change your landscaping, whether God bring heartbreak, the loss of a job, the loss of a person holding you up, the loss could even be you that's holding you up. Sometimes you got some people that got fucked up in Scorpio life because Scorpio refused to let them go. And God got to move you. The fool came out in reverse. It's just that serious. Some of y'all paralyzed. The fool in reverse. Y'all talk a good talk. But when shit get different, y'all freeze up. When God blessing y'all and when the miracles coming through, y'all good, shit flowing, but when it don't happen, when it's just time for you to move. If you'd have moved, you wouldn't have been there for it to happen again. Who am I talking to? Somebody got grandfathered in, but not no more. Somebody, see what God done did is throwed you off. You can't use what you used to use. You can't listen to who you used to listen to. This require all you now. Because see, everything you went through was to get you back to faith and motion. They work together. See, for a lot of y'all powerful in faith. Y'all can teach faith. Y'all can talk faith. But your life ain't showing no faith. And now what Spirit is saying is now you got to let go. You got to move now. You got to move. You got to make a step and God will guide you. You too important now for him to give you a roadmap for you to fuck up. Or for you to give somebody instructions to it, to tell them to come on with me. You can ride. I'll let you go with me. Type shit. He said take one step and I'm watching every step. And I'm going to align it with your faith. See, that's the other thing. A lot of people say they got water walking faith until it's being tested for you to walk without it. Who am I talking to? I'm talking to somebody. I'm talking to some churchgoers. The ones who got faith and no motion, meaning y'all go to church every Sunday. It look real good on paper. You pay your tithes. You pray for everybody, your family. And shit been going all right till now. Spirit say, yeah. See, I'm going to tell you how God set you up sometimes too. Sometimes it's like you go through pure hell, nothing but hell. You don't even get a fucking break. from hell, and you thinking, God, people being blessed and all you going through is pure fucking heartbreak and hell, sickness in your body, your children getting fucked up and locked up. Like anything that can happen to one person, I'm hearing Job now. It's happening to you interchangeably. Like, you got some people shit just keep happening, but your shit happening all at the same time. It's paralyzing, the fool in reverse, the three of swords, the hangman, the seven of wands. But God said, ain't nowhere in the Bible where it say God ain't gonna put no more on you than you can bear. That's some shit some niggas made up. But what I'm learning about God is the things he gives you is to make you stronger, if you choose to use it that way. So sometimes your push got to get different. You got to be a Michael Jordan of faith. You can't just be able to alley hoop. You got to be able to do some other type shit. I don't know who I'm talking to, but let's keep moving, Scorpio. I'm just telling you, God said you on a need to know basis. If you don't move, he don't move. It's just as simple as fucking that. If you don't move, he don't move. See, Abraham was a Abraham, your ancestors keep saying Abraham, he was a man of faith and motion. And that's who you inherited. But either you all about faith or you too much about motion. So, and what I'm telling is the people who more about motion than faith, yeah, thank you, Spirit, are emotional, and plus, they want the shallow work. They want you to look at them, the people who stay in the gym, they want to look disciplined. They want to look like they got their life right, I ain't saying that's a flex, I'm just saying, but inside you hollow. You didn't do the shadow work. You just want people to take that first impression, what people have been telling you about. You done made sure you ace that. But see, it's a different time now. Why? Because this shit hitting different. Now that look you had and all that motion you got and all the pounds you lifted and salary sticks you ate, it don't matter now. You being overlooked. Something different happened. The algorithm changed. And you sitting there still doing the same shit you was doing because you think man over promotion. God is over promotion. God is over your livelihood, not no man, because if it wasn't so, it wouldn't be in the Bible. You the fool. The fool in reverse to me is a damn fool indeed. Because you keep thinking you can do the same thing, but you keep asking God for bigger shit. And then he keep nailing your ass to the cross, and you keep begging for mercy, but at the end of when you barely make it through, you still don't understand why you went through it. And now God is saying it don't matter whether you understood why you went through it or not. I gave you the muscle to do it. Let's see what you gonna do now. I'm just saying, I don't know who this shit for, because I came on here just to do a quick little message and get out of here. Scorpio, I just heard. I said, God, if you say it again, I gotta say it. It's devils waiting on you. They've been waiting on you. They've been preparing for you. It's demons. That every day when you wake up, the whole hell been shaking. Listen to me. You don't know how powerful you are because you either half-ass faith or you half-ass emotion, or you more motion than you are faith, and you don't understand the importance of two. But what Abraham said, faith is the most important, but faith is what should be moving you. Who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? It's devils waiting on you to get in position. Why should they have to wait? Because you still trying to figure this shit out. You still trying to do the same shit. And now here you is in childbirth where it really counted. See, this where all the preparation came from. This where it was all for this moment. When the push felt different. Who am I talking to? When it don't make sense no more. When you used to be this, this inspired person, you was making good money, you had good connections, and boom, nothing. Now you look like a fool. And in your mind telling you to turn over the plate, that's your motion. That's why Spirit told me to tell you that faith is an action verb, because y'all keep thinking you could pray more, you could turn your plate over more, you could do something like that more. for you to be okay to continue in just your motion. Now, do y'all think y'all outsmart God? God say you look like a fucking fool to think that's what's going on. No, I'm preparing you for what's ahead. I'm trying to build your spiritual muscle. Because this devil's already, they've been there squatted up. While you've been out here trying to figure out what your husband gonna do and who he's sleeping with, these devils been sitting up somewhere waiting on you to get to this specific place where you was appointed to be, where you can't get to unless you exercise faith and motion. Who am I talking to? Well, one thing I just heard God say, God say, don't you dare say spirit. You say, I said it because I said it. What God don't know is you've been fighting and preparing your whole life to get there too, see. God just needs you to understand that. God needs you to believe that. God needs you to move in that. Who am I talking to? Yeah, they've been waiting on you. Look, God said, I need you to run into that shit head first. Let them know I'm running to get you. All y'all that been waiting on me, the demons in hell, they've been shaking every morning that I wake up when I wasn't doing shit but sitting in my front room feeling depressed. Who am I talking to? You better get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. The Knight of Swords. I'm charging in. I'm gonna be just as fool over here as I was over there. I promise you that. God knew you was crazy enough to do it. The old people put it like this, I'm just gonna go on. No matter what I went through, I'm just gonna go on. The Knight of Swords, look at the buzzers overhead. He ain't got no gun, he ain't got no AR-15, he ain't got no Bible. Some of y'all still want to sit somewhere and keep reading the Bible over and over again. When you going to do what's in the Bible? This shows somebody didn't wait till they had this and wait till they had that and wait till they needed this and wait till they needed that. Look like somebody just said, I'm going to get the fuck on, no food, no nothing. I don't know if it's going to be hot or cold. I got on a sweatshirt, hoodie, and some shorts and some tennis shoes with an arrow on my back just in case I got to kill some shit to survive. You don't even give a fuck no more. That's what faith and motion do. That's an action verb. That's both of them working together, the Knight of Swords. Knowing where I'm going, I got to be here. I got to get here. I know it's going to be provision for me. I know my path's going to be directed. Look like that same vulture that's waiting on you to fall is the same one going. He going the same place you going. Where them demons waiting on you at. He going the same fucking place. He got to. He got a time and place. He got to be there too. Who am I talking to? Yeah, these demons think because you've been going through this and that and the third, like you just been somewhere idle. No. You've been waiting to get there too. What they didn't expect you to do is charge in there. What they didn't expect you to do is wake up to the fact that you were appointed to be at that place. And no hell or high water can't keep you from that. That's why they shake. Every day when you wake up. The 4 of Cups coming out in the reverse. Yeah, this ain't about emotions no more. This ain't about, this is about you pushing. This is about you preparing yourself for every level and every devil. When this push feels different, then you know, guess what? You right where you supposed to be at, but you got to know what to do. See, God said, I done did what I'm going to do. I prepared you for this. Only difference is, you not fighting your devils, the ones you used to, but they gonna work for this one. That your ancestors, they are. Matter of fact, your demons that you fighting are way more ferocious than the ones of your ancestors. That's why whoever I'm speaking to that push through this, they gonna break generational curses for real, for real. For real, when I say for real, I mean for real, for real. It's not a joke. Because the 4 of Cups in reverse, it's like all logic done went out the window now. This is some shit I ain't got to think about no more. I ain't got to feel some type of way about it. I just got to choose. What's this 7 of Wands for Scorpio? Yeah, faith means, you'll just keep trying over and over again until you get it. But Spirit is saying, God's saying the way where you at right now, Scorpio, it's on a need to know basis. I'm telling somebody who don't sleep a lot, you finna start sleeping a lot. Because this could be in the daytime. This could be in the nighttime. It could be any time. I'm getting the energy of Harriet Tubman too. How she used to, like, how God had to blank her out for her to, like, really hear him. And then she started focusing on hearing him, and that shit started happening more. I'm getting the energy of that. Like, that's the faith in emotion. That's the part about knowing where you need to be at and where you should be at. But either way, God guiding you that way. See, she thought she was going back for her husband. You better let this message go, Spirit. She thought she couldn't live free without her husband, John. But when she left that place, she thought she couldn't be free by taking John. Who am I talking to? Your devil different. God knew that if John was left behind, you come back. Come on, Scorpio. He know you come back. He know you make it through the swamp, the white folks, the lynching mob. He knew Harry was going to make it back to get John. She didn't know she wasn't going for John. John was already married. Give me a minute, y'all. John was already with somebody else with child. Somebody who was already free. Who am I talking to? Yeah, you think you free, but now this shit feel different. You got to push through this different. It feel different. But this the one, Scorpio. That's what Spirit keeps saying. This the one. This the one of all ones. I'm sorry, y'all. I just stepped up and give me some more soda. Oh, got dry. Yeah, this the one right here. This the one that beat their demon and your children demon and your children demon and all the demons. See, the basic training you went through was a basic training that would kill some Navy SEALs, see. At least when whatever they went through in basic training, whenever they was done with their exercise, they was through and they graduated. I'm talking to a Scorpio that's just been my life. I don't graduate. I just keep going through tough shit. And I keep telling myself I keep going through it because I'm strong enough. But God said, no, that ain't why you been going through it. That ain't why you keep going through it either. That's going on because it's a bigger devil ahead. But what you're not going to do is say God didn't give you what you needed to beat both of them. That's what God say you're not going to do. And God say you ain't going to blame it on faith without works. Because see, I'm getting some church people now, some holy rollers. Oh my God, here we go. Because Abraham in the Old Testament, you want to think that back then faith is all required. And see, some of y'all cherry pick the Bible. No, it was his faith that got God's attention. It was his motion, though. His faith was action verb faith. His faith wasn't, oh Lord, one day this miracle going to happen now. Oh, I'm being reminded of the woman that touched Jesus' garment. Come on, Spirit. He was walking through a multitude of people. He had to press his way through, the Bible said. But who was it? Martha, Mary, that touched the hem of his garment, who knew if she pressed her way through like he was doing and touched the hem of his garment, she'd be made whole. See, it was a different kind of push. Who am I talking to? This one isn't different, Scorpio. It ain't the same one you used to do. It ain't the same one, too. You can't keep exercising the way you've been exercising. This demon hitting different. What's this 7 of Wands? The Page of Pentacles. This good news, Scorpio. This good news for somebody. This good news that you was built for it. Not in the way you think, though. You was built for it. And then you got, God is saying you got these demons. You got these demons in your chat. And I used to be so aggravated. I used to spend my whole life cussing y'all out. And now I just be thinking, God, you know what? They here because they need to be. They here because they can't be nowhere else. They here to spread your word. I'm here to spread your word. And half of the people that's Bible thumping, y'all don't even know the Lord. Y'all don't even know the Bible. It's the atheists. It's the people that did all they could to dispute the Bible, that know the Bible. You get to talking to Christians that I ain't gonna argue with you about the word. You don't know the word. You don't know the word. And you get mad because people like me know the word. I live the word. You don't. That's the thing about church people. Y'all somewhere doing witchcraft and eat fucking Bible verses. Y'all somewhere casting spells in the moonlight. And y'all think because we don't see you, that you're holier than thou and you can come somewhere and do what you do and judge somebody. You can't judge nobody. You sitting up talking about Jesus Christ. Child, please. You here to get the good news too. That's why you here. You ain't have shit else to do. You ain't in prayer right now. You ain't reading your Bible right now. I read mine at 4 o'clock this morning. See, that's the thing about us too. We are connected with God before you motherfuckers even get out of bed. Before y'all get out of bed, guess what y'all doing? Before y'all see if your legs work, your eyes work, you on social media. And then you get up and eat you some bacon and eggs and act like you holier than thou and go on to whatever you go on and act like you this and that and the third, and God know He know your heart. It's calloused. It's no faith in it. Ain't been no motion in I don't know how long. That's why you on here. You stuck. You come to hear the word because you ain't hearing it in church and it ain't in your heart. And even though you sit and repetitiously read the Bible and eat the Bible pages, it's still no truth in you. Back to what I was saying, the 7 of Wands, we was built for this shit. I'm built, you imps. You ain't even demons yet. You don't have the power to do shit. But hide your face and say what you saying and act like God is the reason why you did it. You still hiding. You still hiding. Fuck. What else for this 7 of Wands? I wish the pastors would tell the truth when you go to church. And then you'll stop doing the shit you doing. We got the 2 of Cups. Yeah, I'm here. You think God love you more than He love me? You delusional. I got more faith and motion than you. Abraham, my daddy too. You ain't ahead of me. You ain't above me. This push different. A lot of people going to be left behind, Scorpio, because this push, a lot of people wasn't supposed to go. They weren't prepped for this shit. And some of y'all need to get off the front line. Who am I? Some of y'all need to let the shit go. Some of y'all need to get off the front line. You're battered and bruised. You don't know what to do. You keep doing the same shit. Some of y'all need to get the fuck back. And let the people who really get this shit. Somebody who recognize the push different. Somebody who all they hear in their body and every fiber of their being is saying, push. Even though they got anesthesia, I'm seeing a woman who got an epidural, you can't even feel you pushing. But you still going through the motion of it. The action verb of it. So guess what? Whatever you're trying to birth is coming out. It's coming. It got to. Down the canal. We got the Queen of Wands in reverse. See what I'm saying? So everybody couldn't go. Somebody mama couldn't go. Somebody mama couldn't do this. It's your ancestors. Whoever this Queen of Wands is, the push different. The push got different and they couldn't do, they wasn't built for it. They hadn't been through what you've been through. Look, they didn't know what you know. Who am I talking to? Not you, Scorpio. Confirmation. What's so crazy about you, Scorpio, is like this is like a natural thing to you. See, and I really, now that the older I get, the more I think about how it ain't the fact that people don't like you, it's the fact that they hate the fact that you go through shit that could have killed anybody and you still got a smile on your face. You still able to trust people and you still able to know that people ain't trustworthy and still help them. It's like people are mad at you about that. These are people I'm talking to who in a place where they feel like the same thing gonna still work. It ain't gonna work. It ain't worked in a long time. You just think that you just need to eat less. Stop eating pork. Go to church more. Turn your plate over this. That's not motion, baby. That's routine. What's the hangman? You got to start seeing some different shit. Yeah, the death card in reverse. Somebody don't want to change. Somebody want to stick to that old back religion. Because God say he the same don't mean you stay the same. God not here to experience. You are. We got the 9 of Wands. I'm telling you, somebody being called back home. The 10 of Cups. Somebody being called back home. It's somebody, and it's my energy too, because it's somebody who your mama, your daddy, your grandma, grandma, they come from, let's say, Pennsylvania, or they come from, let's say, Orlando, or they come, like all your people from this one place, and this the one fucking place you always want to get away from, because you thought, if you got away from this place, oh my God, your life will get made. If you got away from your family, this town, this whatever this is, if you just change your way of thinking, if you went to college, for some of y'all, it could be whatever you thought that you needed to do to get away from this shit, it's calling you back home. Remember I said earlier, everything dried up. The death card in reverse. It's calling you back home. Your landscape is changing. The 9 of Wands, the one place where you don't want to go back to, the one place where you feel like if you go back to, it's like you failed. Yeah, this is a different push. For some of y'all being humble because all the things that God did through you, you never gave him the praise. You thought it was you that made it through. Who am I talking to? God said, I'm going to bring you into perfect peace, though, if you just push. First of all, some of y'all got to know that the push different. I see it's some people who they just tell them, just go and give me the C-section. Because I had one last time. Who am I talking to? It's some doctors, they don't even want to know because your body failed that first time having a baby. They just automatically give you a C-section. I'm telling somebody that said, no, not this time. I'm going to push it out this time. I'm going to do it. I'm going to change how I do it. This feel different. This push feel for not only for me, but for my mama and her mama and my children and their children. This is a different type of push. And it need to go through the canal. You don't need to cut it at the gut. See, somebody don't want it to go. Somebody don't want it to be birthed. It's being cut off. They want it to be. They want this to be no. They want this to be another delay or denial. No, they want this to be another heartbreak. No, this time I'm going through. Don't give me. Matter of fact, don't give me no epidural. I'm gonna feel every pain of it. That's Scorpio energy. Your will be done, God. Let me strap up. See, we done been through enough to have sense enough to know that even though I'm telling God, your will be done, we live that. We know that's how it is anyway. Like we gave up thinking that this shit got to do with what we doing right. What's this 3 of Swords from Scorpio? The devil can't use the same trick he used with your ancestors. They can't do it. The heartbreak came to make you stronger. The heartbreak came to make you more articulate. The heartbreak came to let other people know that you even though you see me standing as one, I don't stand alone. It's thousands that stand before me, with me, and after me. The Tower here. A lot of times, things come in, to clear your path, Scorpio. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all, where y'all at, oh my God, y'all having good fortune, chummy times, happy times. Y'all don't even realize how stuck you are with the death card in reverse, but God finna bring you out of that shit. The Wheel of Fortune and the Tower, everything gonna dry up, everything gonna fall down. I'm telling y'all, know if this is a specific message. Somebody going back home. For somebody, that might just be you moving back in with your parents. It's needed. Walls need to go up. This is a different type of push. It don't matter that you tired. The 9 of Wands. The death card in reverse, it don't matter that you don't want to move. Okay, you don't want to move, I'll drive everything up. You won't have no choice but to move. Okay, you don't want to move, you'll lose your job. You don't want to move, you'll lose your husband, your wife. You don't want to move. I'm just being real. This Three of Swords for me is talking to my spirit about how everything that you went through was supposed to shape you, and spirit talking to somebody that it shaped them in the same place. Like a Humpty Dumpty on the wall type shit. I believe somebody pushed Humpty Dumpty. He would have never had a great fall. Sometimes you got to have a great fall in order for this wheel of fortune to come in. Because this devil's waiting on you that you don't even know about. They just don't know that God been preparing you your whole entire life. Yo, we got the Two of Wands in reverse. This is about everything that got to do with you, Scorpio. Not no left or right. This ain't about choice. This is about breakthrough. This is about the fact that you built different than other people. You were given things that certain people don't have. They'll never have. But it wasn't for you to play with either. What's the Fool in reverse? I hear somebody saying that, like, if I say this right, Lord, I'm going to help somebody. That could be your pastor, your father saying that. We got the Ace of Cups in reverse on the Fool. For a lot of y'all, it was marriage. We got the King of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. I'm getting first love with that Ace of Cups in the reverse with the King of Wands. I feel like I'm channeling to somebody who may have gotten pregnant early by somebody way older than them, somebody stronger than them, overpowering than them, more manipulative than them, made them think that this was, you know, something good to do, and it turned out to be a stupid ass thing to do. But hey, you had to push through it. See, too, I'm getting with the Fool in reverse. Like, the Scorpios I'm channeling, like, this not no get ready, set, go. Like, this been your life. Like, from far as back as you can remember, like, you the person who get the bad news. You the person who all shit done broke, like, done went to hell and back. Like, don't nothing happen to Scorpio, like, small or mediocre. And that's how Spirit is telling you now, like, something different finna happen. Because of all that shit. But you got to believe it, and you got to move in it. What else on this Fool in reverse? Yeah, look, Judgment in reverse. I'm telling you, it may feel like all hell breaking loose at this point. It may feel like, God, why do I gotta go back to that place? I feel like somebody gotta go back to a place in order to be humbled, in order to hear from God, in order to move to that next level of whatever it is they want, happiness, wealth, healthy relationships, partnerships, being able to stand on your own again. Like, I'm literally getting, that's what, you're going to find so much happiness in this place that you found so much disgust, contempt, whatever this is that made you be the Queen of Wands in reverse is going to nourish you back. Like, I'm literally getting that. This is something that you need to do. Thank you, Jose, for the super chat. I appreciate it. I think I'm seeing Jose. I can't read that small writing. All right, guys. What's the Knight of Swords? They see you coming, Scorpio. You think every demon in hell was trembling? Just from you, your heart beating still, just from you being able to wake up in the morning? Look at this. The King of Pentacles in reverse. You think them jobs that let you go for no reason, and you think that the people that hurt you, that you help the most, you think those people are just, you know, gonna just keep going on like that? No. They shaking in they fucking boots. You running away from them people. The gold diggers, the people who wanted stuff from you that they couldn't get out of you. That they wouldn't give back to you. They came there being deceptive. You running away from them fast as you can. And you running into this next demon den. I can't make it up. You see it? It's like now you commanding the way. Now you telling what you telling the weather what to do. You telling the birds what to do. You telling spirit what to do. This is a business collapsing. This somebody business collapsing. Look, yeah, the Seven of Swords because the fuckery they did with you. Whether this a spouse or an actual business that you worked at, this somebody livelihood going to hell and back while you keep moving forward, forcing forward. Literally. What else? Oh, we got the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you move forward while somebody gets stuck. Somebody don't have no motion. They just sitting there thinking about faith. And God is saying to them, this is a like no need to basis. If you don't move forward, if you still sitting there praying to God and fasting and all this weird shit, thinking you gonna figure this out, you'll be gone by then. You'll be gone by then. God looking for something different now. Playtime done. Like this, you responsible for generational curses after you and before you. Your ancestors was only responsible for what had happened behind them. Now it's like a few generations before, but like you in charge of all of it. Like you got everything you need. You just need to move. I'm speaking to a Scorpio who got all the faith in the world because you ain't got no choice but to have faith. But now it's time to move with that faith. And God is saying, you won't believe where I'm taking you. Not about to take you, where I'm taking you. I'm literally hearing that. What's this Four of Cups in reverse? The High Priestess in reverse. Some people just won't believe it. Some people just think all they got to do is just keep fasting and praying. They still waiting on the drop. It ain't going to happen. That's a fool. To me, the High Priestess in reverse is just like the Fool in reverse. It's a damn fool. The Three of Pentacles is here. I'm telling you, they waiting on this to happen. And whoever I'm channeling right now, you got to go get this shit. You got to put your faith with your motion. For some of y'all supposed to be running multi-million-dollar businesses. Literally. For some of y'all supposed to be some of the most prestigious positions in the black community. I'm not saying that because I'm black. I'm saying what God just gave me to give. Like you living this life too comfortable. Without expression, you just kind of like want to be in God. See, it's crazy when you know what you put into something. It's like this, like you ever meet people that try to sell stuff and maybe they bought like let's say a car restoration. They buy a car for $1,200, but they put $30,000 in it and they want you to buy it for $60,000. See, we don't know the work. We don't know the work you put in this car. We don't know that you spent, $25,000 on the engine. We don't know that all your, whatever your this and that, when people, how people who build motors and stuff, they get to talking their talk. All we see is it's pretty. When we crank it up and, it sounds like I want it to sound, it looked like I wanted to look. You understand what I'm saying? But the person that put what they put in it, God. He know what he put in you. You ain't discovered it yet, but he's sitting there like, damn, come on. Like all you got to do is touch your child's heart right now and it'll be healed. All you got to do is literally speak to the cancer and it'll be gone. But first of all, you waiting on God to speak to it. You got faith that God gonna get it gone. And God's sitting here like, man, come on. I know you got to be fucking kidding me. You still going to church and doing all this, whatever you doing, thinking that's what's going to get you saved? You can't look in this person's heart. You don't know what this person do after they leave this pulpit. But you can lay hands on yourself and speak to it. Speak to your body. That's how powerful you are, but you got to believe it and do it. You got to actually let it connect. I don't know who I'm talking to. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. Somebody just, they leaving. I'm just going to take what I could put on in my car. I'm just going to take what I can take on the Greyhound. I'm just going to take what I can take when my girlfriend come down here to pick me up in her her little economy size car. I just got the bill. I'm here in Sealy now. If I got to ride in the back of their trunk. As long as I'm hearing in motion and leaving what I once had faith in, I'm okay with that. I'll find faith down the road. Who am I talking to? Yeah, God said for some of y'all need to find faith down the road, but you need to keep on moving. What's the advice for Scorpio? I don't know what to tell y'all. The 8 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, on the bottom of the deck. The 3 of Cups in reverse. Somebody want to keep doing the same rituals. Somebody want to keep doing the same thing, and they keep getting the same results. And they won't snap out of the fact that they need both. Somebody won't snap out of the fact that they need both. You need movement and you need action. You need to actually be what you're asking for. And God is saying, I already put that in you. The 9 of Swords is in reverse. All the anxiety and shit you used to have, you priding yourself now on the fact that you ain't got it no more. Because, you know, for some of y'all get this to y'all therapists. Yeah, I'm able to sleep now. I'm 4 years into. I ain't saying therapy ain't no good thing. I ain't saying that, y'all. I'm just saying, like, a lot of times when we get healed from stuff, we get a praise to the wrong people. You know, we get a praise to our practices. Do that make sense? I think I said that better. See, you think it's the fasting. You turning over your plate with the church when y'all doing y'all yearly fast. You thinking that's what's going to heal your body. There's like generations of church going. And them gaslighting us and love bombing us and telling us, you know, these sermons where they cherry pick certain stuff. And these are things that we've held on to our whole life. We don't want to do nothing different. When we feel a push that's different, we think it's something wrong with us. Or we think it's something wrong with what we're trying to birth. And that's not it. It's just that last test that proves to God that you're ready for what's waiting on you. What you've been preparing for this whole entire time. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting with this. If I say this right, I'm going to help somebody, Lord. Yeah, the 7 of Pentacles, that 4 of Pentacles want to come out. Somebody's still holding on to it. Somebody's still waiting. Somebody's still holding on to that old time religion, belief, or some type of shit. Spirit say you not waiting on him, he waiting on you. So I don't know who that's for. Yeah, the Hermit. Somebody need to put their damn thinking cap on. Somebody need to sit with themselves. Somebody keep trying to look. Where you looking from is where you need to be looking to. Somebody keep trying to look on the outside of them. They're going to 10 of Pentacles. On the bottom of the deck, the 8 of Pentacles. Somebody don't want to do the work, the real work. They want to do the shallow work. They want the church to know they're doing the 40-day fast and cleanse with them. And, you know, Lord, I've been about to pass out, you know, because I got diabetes, high blood pressure. You got all this shit, and you know you ain't supposed to be doing no fast. And that ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about, because if you did what I had talked about, you wouldn't have high blood pressure and disease either if you believed it. The problem is you believe in the preacher. You don't believe in your own anointing. I don't know who I'm talking to. Let me see. I'm going to get a message from the universe. If anybody's interested in the $30 quick read, go ahead and get those in. If not, I'm going to go ahead and close out. For every 3 readings, I'll donate one. All right. So the 8 of Pentacles is the overall energy. So I see somebody like getting this. Somebody feels the different push. Somebody feel like this situation is different. But it don't mean give me a C-section. It mean position me on my side or whatever it mean. It don't mean just go for what you want to do with me and my purpose. Like you in control now, Scorpio. It's no way around it. What's the message from the universe? Guys, if you purchase a reading, put it in the chat, please. The overall energy says, love yourself more by saying no to things that feel draining and burdening to you. Saying no when you want to say no instead of saying yes to please other people is a real act of love. That's what I'm saying. A lot of y'all just walking away with the clothes on your back. Why? Because when I say this push different, what I'm saying to y'all is it's different situations for everybody. For some of y'all was hoping, you could have devised a plan where you could have left different and all this. And God saying, no, that ain't the plan. And God saying, I can't map this out to you because when I map shit out to you, you kind of fuck it up a little bit. So you're going to need to know. See, when you know God, when you have water walking faith with action, this what this look like. You don't care what you take because you know God got you. People don't leave with the clothes on their back because they think they're going to run into some more trouble down the line or they thinking about what's going to happen to them. No, they just know whatever this path is alone, God got me on this path. And I'm straight. I'm going to bet on God than I did my husband or my wife or my mama or my daddy. Like, he ain't never let me down. Like, as a matter of fact, if I had to leave with the clothes on my back, that means I got a wardrobe coming somewhere. If I had to leave with no car, no house, that means all that shit going to be provided for me. All I need to do is move. It says you will soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happened the way it did for you to receive better and greater. It's all adding up in your favor. Trust the process and how things are unfolding for you. Every situation in life is temporary, so when life is good, make sure you enjoy it and receive it fully. When life is not so good, remember that it will not last forever and better days are on the way. All right, that message was for somebody. It's time to move. For a lot of y'all, I'm getting the energy of back home. I don't know if that's like at your mom and dad house or is that just back to your town that you hate. The whole reason why you left that place. I don't know. But I feel like that's where it's gonna all come in at. That's where it starts. That's where the new found gifts and like the things that you didn't know you could do or the things you didn't know was possible because you did it halfway. It's like now it's gonna come in. It's a blessing, Scorpio. It's a blessing for you to return whoever I'm talking to. It's a blessing for you to go back. This is the one time God is saying go back. And like y'all can't pussyfoot like you got to. When God say move, you gotta move. You can't be worrying about who the light's gonna be in name and waiting on my lease to get up and all this. No, when God say move, he got something better. It's time to move. All right, guys, let me look really quick. If we don't have any cash apps or anything like that, we'll go ahead and close out. How long we been on here? An hour. I don't think I got nobody, guys. Make sure. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna stroll a little bit. Yeah, somebody put that down in the chat. It's time for me to move. All right, guys. I think I got everybody. I don't think nobody need a reading today. All right, guys. I love you so much. I'll see you in the next video.